We waited for 10 minutes for people to arrive. There were some 6 more people who had to arrive. But we keep the doors open. If they arrive in the next 5 minutes, we'll start the play. So thank you so much for coming over this evening. The play runs for 80 minutes. I would request you to put your phone on silent, preferably airplane mode, or switch it off. You can do that. Take a moment to do that. Thank you.
Tell me why you are here.
I don't know, but I don't know. I don't.
Please, why are you hiding?
I'm not doing anything. Just follow my lead.
Mr. and Mrs. Rizvi. Hello. Thank you for coming in. I'm Amit.
Hello, I'm Rizvi.
Please. Thank you. Mrs. Rizvi, you seem uncomfortable. Nothing to get hassled about.
Amitji, if I may ask, why are we here?
Just some routine checks. I'm sorry, I had to send official summons and all. The thing is, I couldn't get through your office at all, Mr. Rizvi. I'm telling that you're traveling.
Yes, it's been a little busy lately.
Of course, where were you?
Just some meetings, some new clients.
Of course, where were you exactly?
Bombay. I was in Bombay.
What about your son Tariq? Where is he exactly?
Michigan? He's in Michigan.
I understand he's in Michigan. What is he doing there?
Studying, of course. He went there a few months ago.
Right. Is he still there?
Yes, obviously.
When was the last time you spoke to him?
I don't remember. Maybe a week ago. What is this all about?
Mr. Rizvi, these are your call records. No incoming or outgoing to a US number for almost 2 months now.
Why do you have my call records?
Tariq has not been reporting into his classes, and neither has anyone seen him on the university premises. These are airline records. Tariq is currently in Istanbul. That's his passport number, isn't it?
Tariq is in Istanbul? Is it some college trip?
Mr. Rizvi, did you already know that Tariq is in Istanbul?
Look, Tariq being in Istanbul or Michigan is a private matter concerning my family.
Mr. Rizvi, I don't think you understood the situation correctly. The university reported him missing, and the local police reported the case to US Homeland Security when they saw the Istanbul flight records. Which means now the MEA is involved. Look, considering the situation in those parts, this is a very important matter for me. It's best you tell me what you know.
You said he lost his phone, that he's too busy with classes and that's why he hasn't called me. I don't understand. What is he doing there?
This Ijaz Bashir, how does Tariq know him exactly?
Tariq knows him from school.
Tariq seems to regard him very highly. I understand you introduced him as his brother. They play football for college?
Yes.
Mrs. Rizvi, Ijaz got involved in that Shafi death case, right?
Yes, Ijaz and Shafi were cousins. They were very close. Shafi was taken away by the police for some video he sent. Some say he made it himself, but I don't think so. Why are you asking about Ijaz?
When Ijaz was arrested, did his father come to you for help? You are friends in high places, Mr. Rizvi.
Look, I didn't get involved. There were these speeches made and there was this whole business with lathi charge. The violence was escalating and I thought it was best for the law to take its own course.
Of course, these things can be misconstrued. Tariq's last call from India was yours. Tell me, what did you both talk about?
I don't remember very well. Nothing in particular, I'm sure. I just wanted to know if you had settled in well.
Well, immediately after your call, Tariq called Abhitej on his new number. I assume you gave the number to Tariq. Ijaz is also in Istanbul.
His parents said he got a job in Kuwait.
Lies. Excuse me.
We had agreed not to give Tariq Ijaz's new number.
I didn't plan to, Anna. It just slipped out of my mouth. But what are we involved in?
I don't know. I'm trying to convince him to go back to Michigan.
How was I to know all this? He kept asking about Ijaz. Is he home, Mummy? Did he go visiting, Mummy? Abu said he fixed things. Why is it taking so long, Mummy? What was I to do? You made it worse by saying that everything is almost taken care of?
Look, I told you 100 times, there was nothing more I could have done in this case. My hands were tied.
Why did you tell me he's in Istanbul?
Because I don't want you to panic.
All that you said about him losing his phone and being busy with classes, I thought he was angry about having to leave. And I thought he was taking out their anger on me. You could have told me, Allah. 2 months? What has he been doing there?
You have not been honest with me, Rishi Saab.
I've told you everything that I know.
What about the data call from Mosul last week? When were you planning on telling me about that?
Mosul?
That's ISIS territory. Clearly Tariq is now in Mosul and your husband knew this. Both of you will have to stay. This will take more time.
Justice for Shafi! Shafi was murdered! Justice for 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 Shafi!
मेरे फाजिल दोस्तों, आज हम अपनी आवाज सरजमीन के लिए नहीं उठा रहे, न ही हमारी आवाज आपको मेरे ऐशो आराम के लिए। आज हम आवाज उठा रहे हैं इज्जत के लिए। इज्जत हमारी और हमारे परिवार की इज्जत, हमारे कौम की इज्जत, इज्जत हमारे भाई शफी के लिए, जिसका कत्ल उन हाथों ने कर दिया जो हाथ उसकी हिफाजत के लिए उठने चाहिए। आपके दर्द का एहसास है मुझे, और इस गम में मैं आपके साथ शरीक। आपका गुस्सा जायज है, लाजमी है, और इससे कोई इनकार नहीं कर सकता। पर हमें अपने गुस्से को काबू में रखना होगा। हमारे साथ हमारा कानून है, हमारे लोग हैं जो लड़ेंगे हमारे लिए। इस वक्त सबसे अहम है कि हम आपसी रंजिशों को भुलाकर एक साथ खड़े हों और मिलकर पूछे सवाल उन लोगों से जो हमारे बच्चों पे ये जुल्म करते हैं। पर ये सवाल हमें अमन बरकरार रख के पूछना होगा, और इस बात का ध्यान रखना होगा कि मौत के जिम्मेदार लोग बचकर जाने ना पाए। ये वक्त जोरे बाजू दिखाने का नहीं है, तो वक्त बाद में आएगा। हमारे रसूल सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने कहा है कि भले ही ये दुनिया तुम्हें इज्जत नवाजे और उस खुदा के लिए तुम अजीज हो, बेशकीमती हो जाओ। न जाने तुम्हें यहाँ इतनी ही जिल्लत का सामना करना पड़े, पर उस रहमतगर की नायत तुम पर हमेशा बरकरार रहे। उस खुदा ने कहा है ऐसी कौम बनाओ जो सच और इंसाफ की बिना पर चले। आज बेइंसाफी के खिलाफ सच की इस मुहिम में मैं आप सबका इस्तकबाल करता हूँ। मेरे साथ आइए और मिलकर आवाज उठाइए। इंशाअल्लाह जीत हमारी होगी, और ये मेरा वादा है आप सबसे। खुदा हाफिज।
Justice for Shafi! Shafi was murdered! Justice for Shafi was murdered! Justice for Shafi was murdered!
Tariq, I can't believe you went for the protest. Have you gone mad? I told you to come home straight from football. Alhamdulillah, Vyas, shukr hai aap ise leke aaye. Aap please बैठ जाइए, please.
Shifaji, it was just a small gathering, that's it.
I don't want you to get involved in all this nonsense. Have you understood?
Me? I thought you would understand why I went.
Tariq, you go and change. Shifaji, see,
That happened at the protest?
this is just a small bruise, nothing to worry about.
That's Ijaz and his life. You know everything and still you call it nonsense?
Ya Allah, put some sense into this boy. You're fighting on the street like this?
It was completely peaceful.
We weren't fighting on the street. We were demanding answers to what happened to Shafi. The police had no right to lathi charge us.
I am sick and tired of listening to this, Tariq. If Abu were to find out...
Ammi, I thought you would understand. You know so many of them in that colony. You help so many of them with the work you do. You are always saying that I have a responsibility to help because of everything that Allah has given to me.
how Allah says, if our own brothers and sisters are unhappy, then there is no reward for us in heaven.
Yes, but there are other ways to deal with all this.
I never realized how little power we have to change things. It's scary, Amit.
Remember, Taru, Allah helps those who feel helpless, Beta. He gives them His strength.
You went to the protest, didn't you? I knew you wouldn't listen. I came home as soon as I heard about that lathi charge.
The police were brutal, Abba. We can't even carry out a peaceful march.
Peaceful, was it? I heard speeches were made. That too in front of the police.
You heard that right? But I think people have right to demand answers.
There wasn't anything wrong in what he was saying. It's the truth. We can't be asked to keep quiet when boys are taken and tortured without proof, without trial.
Don't believe everything that you hear. It's easy to play this victim card.
Are you saying we've been lying?
I am talking to my son. If your business here is done, you may leave.
Alam, Faiz brought Tariq home.
And it's probably the one that got Tariq to lie to us and go to that protest.
What rubbish, Abba. I can decide for myself. You think I can't see what is happening around me?
I got Tariq home only because Shifaji asked me to do. Shifaji, आपसे अब मस्जिद में मुलाकात हो. Tariq, I am thankful that you came today. You stood with us for Shafi. I'll never forget it.
Don't expect him to come back.
You didn't have to treat him so badly.
Tariq, you don't know these types.
There was really no need for all that, Alam. He came because I insisted that Tariq should not come home alone. How am I going to face him again? As just people are always saying that Rizvi Saab has no time for anything other than his business.
Don't ever expect me to make time for people like him. He's one of those many cartoons that live off the mosque and its funds.
Ba, you don't know the whole story. The press, they've been only telling the half of it. They completely ignore the police and the brutality when it comes to us.
Us? Don't talk nonsense, Tariq. You are going to Michigan next week. Just focus on that.
What's gotten into you, Abba? How can you purposely blind yourself to what is happening right in front of you?
Tariq, this has got nothing to do with us. We did not raise you to be involved with these types. So many of these bearded fanatics, Allah alone knows what they are up to. You don't know things, Tariq. They are looking for naive boys like you.
I am not being naive. It is happening to Vyas today. What it could easily be me.
No, never, never. And you need to understand that. No matter how far they dream, people are always limited by their family, culture, society. They can aspire for what is reasonable. Can Ijaz as a defender ever hope to score a goal? Do you understand? Ijaz seems to be limited by his reality. Even though I gave him the chance to escape it, even though it would be the smarter thing to do. If I were him, I would take this chance and quietly leave. Give people a chance to forget that my name was dragged through all of this mess.
Hello? Faiz bhai, what happened? What? Okay, I'm coming.
What happened?
Amit, they have arrested Ijaz, Ahmed and some of the others.
What the hell did he call you for? You are not going anywhere.
But please, don't do this. I have to go.
Go there and do what exactly, Tariq?
Ijaz has been arrested. Amit, we need to do something.
Look, Tariq, if something were to happen, the university can cancel your admission.
What about Ijaz, Abba? He got admission too.
Yes, and this is how he repays me. For all the money that I have spent on him. The only reason he has his opportunity is because of me. And look how he takes it for granted.
They murdered him. And all you can think about is college.
He postponed the admission to the next.
Nothing is getting postponed.
Alam, we can at least discuss the option.
Don't be foolish, Shifa. This is settled.
Amit is right. I never said I wanted to go. You just gave me these options and said apply.
Oh, so now that is the problem. That I gave you the best options possible. Do you know what my options were? This packaging business that we all live off, it didn't build itself. I had to start working when I was 15.
Don't keep throwing that emotional shit at me.
Tariq, watch what you're saying.
And what is he saying? Please. You can do so much to help here. You can call the commissioner and tell him that it's all a mistake, that's all. Or Minister Kishore, you could call him too.
No, beta, it's not that simple. I can't have them believing I'm a supporter of all of this violent stuff. It's bad for business.
We can do something for Ijaz at least.
No, I can't. Look, Tariq, you are being unfair. You're asking me to do something that I don't want to do because it suits your purpose.
I need you to do this one thing.
And I need you to go to college next week as planned. Please, Tariq, don't get involved in all of this. Do this for me.
Fine. I will leave next week as planned. But you just get Ijaz out and convince him to join me in the next match. You'll do that.
I'll take care of everything. Trust me, I will.
What do you want?
Ijaz, it's me. I'm calling from Michigan. Amit said they let you go. I'm so relieved, Ijaz. I've been so worried that...
Yes, Tariq. There were people who cared after all.
Yes. Appa told me he would take care of things. He promised me before I left.
Of course he did. He would have wanted his precious little boy out of here, right?
Have you met him? He said he will help you figure out the winter admissions.
MashaAllah, Tariq. You can be so clueless. Salaam alaikum. I need to go.
Wait. What do you mean by clueless?
What do you mean? I waited for your Abba to do something. Abu kept telling me that Alam Bhai has promised he'll figure something out. But holy shit, he did nothing. It is Faiz Bhai and Abu who kept running around to get me out of jail.
No, I spoke to him. He said everything was discussed with the commissioner and he also made sure that no official records remain. He took care of everything he does.
Look, I don't have time for these illusions of yours.
Are you telling me he did nothing?
Of course you don't believe me, right? Why would the great Alam Rizvi lie to his son?
What do you mean by that question? Look, Tariq, I did what I could.
You did nothing. I'm sorry, Jas. I trusted him to do it. I had no idea.
I need to go. Salaam alaikum.
He was supposed to be here with me. You are coming for the next semester, right?
Are you mad? Do you think I'll take your dad's charity after all this? I swear by Allah, Tariq, that one day I will throw all the money he spent on me back on his face.
And he can. Look, Tariq, I am willing to sponsor him even now because this means so much to you. But have you asked Ijaz what he wants? He has not come and talked to me about college. I am told he hangs out with those Moss types now.
Stop forcing things to happen, Tariq. I don't belong to your world anymore.
You spent half your life in my house.
And that's exactly my point. I was fooling myself, thinking all this while that I'm better than my own people, but no.
These things change people. Ijaz has been through a lot. Maybe someday he will feel better. But until then, you are there, just focus on your classes.
Are you going to let this one thing change your entire life? Just let it go, Ijaz.
42 days, Tariq. Can you imagine what it was like? It felt like a few years. Like hell. Like a coffin, Tariq. There were walls all around me and I couldn't even stretch my hands fully and not one speck of light. Do you know what it feels like to stare with your eyes open into pitch darkness? For days it was like that. Every moment I was awake, I felt as if the walls around me would just collapse and I would die screaming in pain.
I'm sorry. I should have been there.
It was hell, Tariq. Every second I was out there, I used to pray. It's a miracle that I'm alive today. So many of the boys are still inside. I need to go, Tariq. There are things I need to take care of. I'm leaving tomorrow.
Where are you going?
Things have to change, Tariq. We cannot go on living like this.
You are not making any sense, Ijaz.
Someone came to see me the day I was released from jail. Tariq, I have people now who will support me. People who have a way to help me in my fight.
Where are you going, Ijaz?
Mosul.
Mosul? What will you do there?
They will train me, Tariq.
Ijaz, I know you are angry, but think about what you are doing.
Listen, I don't expect you to understand. And it's not your fault. You have your American college degree followed by your dad's business to take over. This just isn't your fight.
That's not true. Look, what happened with Shafi was wrong. The video he shared is the truth. Look, I didn't want to face the truth before, but this, Ijaz, you are risking everything.
Allah says oppression is worse than murder. And if we can't fight the ones who oppress us, then shame on us.
You will never be able to come back. You are above me.
Maybe. But I do this for them too. One day, when they will no longer have to live in fear, they will be proud of me.
Okay. At least let me see you once. Just tell me when and where, and I'll meet you there.
I'll call you when I can, Tariq, for the office.
Who are you?
Why everyone shout when they see me? I try to smile. See? I'm Burak.
Burak?
Yes. See? Don't be afraid. See?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
This is my room.
Is it?
Am I dreaming?
Wallahi. Same question every time. This is real.
No, I can't be here. Why am I here?
Truth is, I was getting a little bored.
What?
All right. I'm here to take you on your journey.
No, I'm not going anywhere with you.
But you're already here.
No, I must get back. I'm all set to go meet Ijaz.
Ah, you're thinking of joining him on his journey.
No, I mean,
Why are you so confused?
it is wrong what they do to us. It makes me want to fight back. It makes me want to protect those I love.
Ah, it also makes you want to feel protected?
Yes. Allah can protect me, my brother, my family.
That's good, eh?
Maybe. But it's difficult. I've been praying for protection. I've been reading, learning. There is so much to learn.
Yes, there is much to learn, but not many teachers. Who is teaching you?
The Holy Book, of course.
Ah, it's complicated. The book of Revelation seeks to reveal itself only to those who question it.
No. I can only learn from it. I'm not allowed to question it.
How will you learn if you don't question?
But it is God's word. To question it would be sin.
Is it? Or is it what you're just taught to believe?
How would you know?
Don't mock me. I've helped many who seek to question.
Are there really many who seek to question?
Yes, I've helped them begin.
Is that why you're here? To help me question?
That depends on you.
But why me?
Why not you? I'm doing the vehicle of all seekers. I will take you as far as my eye can see.
You said there are many like me. Who are these seekers?
You will find them as you journey on.
Journey how and where?
The patience, young one. Think of this journey similar to the one you are about to begin.
I don't understand.
It's not important. What is important is that you begin now. Here, take this.
But where do I begin?
One usually begins at the beginning, you know.
What?
Go on, I'm right here beside you. Don't be afraid. Go on. Quick. Wallahi, take your bag.
Vyas, Shukriya for coming, please. I understand you're the mosque administrator.
That is right.
What exactly do you do there, Vyas?
I handle daily affairs at the mosque. Funds, charities, madrasas, things like that. What exactly is this about, officer?
I'll come straight to the point. What do you know about Tariq and Ijaz's disappearance?
I don't know anything.
You know nothing?
No.
But you were in close contact with both of them. Ijaz has always been helping out in the mosque, and I understand Tariq got involved after that Shafi death case.
So what if they're involved? We were demanding answers to what happened with Shafi. What does that have to do with any of this?
You made some very passionate speeches, Faisal.
I was appealing for calm, that's all.
If I may quote you, जोरे बाजू दिखाने का वक्त अब नहीं बाद में आएगा.
You chose to pick this one line from my entire speech. There was so little damage that day because our boy stayed calm. Even when you lathi charged us, we didn't go mad.
Clearly things happen in the days to come. You ran around getting Ijaz Bashir out of jail too.
Why should I? That boy was innocent. So are all others. Some of them still locked up.
Ijaz Bashir is in Iraq, Faiz. Not so innocent. Tariq Rizvi is with him too. And we suspect both to have joined the ISIS.
ISIS. Do you have any proof?
Of course. Flight records, phone calls, data messages. Faiz, it would be better for all of us and for those boys if you would come to the truth quickly.
You go by my beard and my job at the mosque. And you think I have sent those boys to Iraq.
No one is accusing anyone right now. But if you know anything at all, if anyone has ever approached you with any request or demand, now is the time to tell us.
Whether I was approached or not is not the point here. Point is how you look at things, officer. Your sight itself is unreliable. All you people in uniform, same everywhere. I know how you think. But you cannot put this on me. I have nothing to do with any of this.
Don't get righteous with me, Faisal. You've had our eye on you for a while now. Your funds have been on the radar. Where it's coming from and where it's going.
Wherever it is going, I'll answer you for that separately. You accuse me of being involved in this ISIS nonsense. Have you gone mad, officer? Do you know what you accuse me of? It's time for my Friday prayers. The people waiting for me. If we are done, I would like to leave.
Please sit! It's only a matter of time before I get to the bottom of this. In the meantime, I found this. A video which is doing the rounds in mosques and madrasas. A training video from the ISIS. And it clearly shows both Tariq and Ijaz in training gear.
I would find you here.
Here is what you make of it, Taru.
I didn't know you played.
I'm still learning. Nani used to teach me. Long ago.
I didn't know she played. But I remember she loved to sing.
You remember that?
I wish I could remember more. Nani left us too soon, Ammi. I wish she was still around.
I know. Come, there is somewhere you need to be.
Ammi, I will miss Nani so much.
I know, Taru. I don't think me and you will ever learn to live without her.
You think she knows that we miss her?
Of course she does. But she's in a much better place now. With her mother, her father, Nana. That's comforting, no?
Will Allah keep her with him? Always?
Yes, always.
Will Allah keep me also with him?
What do you think?
I never liked that question. You would always ask, what do you think?
And you? Always asking why? Why must I do this? Why did you say that? I used to struggle to answer to you most of the time.
Ammi, how did you know where to jump?
Simple game, Taru. I just figured out the rules.
I miss our game sometimes.
Yes, me too. Come, you'll enjoy this one.
Ammi, my turn. I will play now.
Taru, I saw what you did.
So what, Ammi?
I saw you putting your foot down.
I thought you didn't see.
Even if I didn't see, Allah would have. He is everywhere, you know that. And that angel on your left shoulder, he would have written this in your book of bad deeds.
No, Ammi. I want the angel of this shoulder to write.
He only writes if you do good deeds.
I'm sorry, Allah. I won't cheat again. Please ask the left angel to stop writing. Okay, thank you. Is it really everywhere?
Yes.
Is it in this garden?
Yes.
In this fish?
Yes.
In this pebble?
Yes, Taru.
Memories are strange things, Ammi. They alter their meaning each time.
As they should. How else will you look back and learn from them?
Will you teach me how to learn from my memories?
It's as easy as playing the spoon. It's all about placing your fingers.
So, this finger here?
And your thumb here.
This is more difficult than it looks. Memories slip away so easily, Amit.
Yes, but you must keep trying. Some memories are worth the effort.
I know where to go now. Come.
How could you, Tariq? To playing with your phone in the mosque?
I told you I don't want to go there. They're reciting one surah after another.
But you never want to come. At least now, during the month of Ramzan, you must.
Ammi, you're strange sometimes. You always say that I should ask myself why when I do something. Why should I go to the mosque and listen to the surahs I don't understand?
But when will you understand? You don't listen to them, neither do you read them for yourself. How will you know?
Ammi, you can't force me. I'm not a child.
Yes, only a child who plays with his phone in the mosque. If you want to be treated like an adult, you must start behaving like one. That's not a very pleasant memory. I'm surprised you chose that one.
Ammi, I want you to know that I'm trying to understand what Allah expects of me. These last few days have taught me so much. I feel lost sometimes, but I also feel His words guiding me.
These words, count these words in the Holy Book. They are the beginning of your conversations with Allah. You must continue to talk to Him.
But I don't know how to do that.
There are those who can show you. That is Rabia. She's one of the greatest teachers. She wrote beautiful poems and spoke directly to Allah.
Can't this all be simpler?
It's not that difficult, is it? We do it in our prayers every day. Isn't that Surah's poetry? I must go now, but you continue with your journey.
But will you come back?
Only when you want me to.
Brothers, I have good news. We take possession of more weapons today. We leave after Asr prayers. Masood will go with you, but you must return by sunrise.
Inshallah.
I'm proud of you boys. You have trained hard for weeks. Inshallah, you will train others one day. Here. This is the town you will go to. 6 hours from here, Mosul. You are here in Mosul, it will take you 6 hours to get here.
That's a border town.
Yes, but few live there now. The airstrikes have ruined everything.
The Turks, of course.
The Turkeys, because they don't realize how much we can hurt them. They choose to side with the Americans. Americans. They go to any country they want, do whatever they feel like, and it is our brothers who die to take their plans forward. But now, we have a way to stop them, inshallah. Thousands join us every month.
And thousands will join us back at home too, Zuhair Bhai. You have given us the way.
It is our duty, my brother. A duty given by God to protect the life and dignity of our fellow brothers. Look at what happened when we didn't stand for our own in the years past. The infidels came and carved us up into pieces that suited them. Now many don't have a place in their own country. I know what that feels like.
When now? Saddam lost power in Iraq.
Yes. Those were strange times. No one knew what was going on. No one knew who wanted what. The new Shia government, they were of course American puppets. They came after us, who were part of the Iraqi army. But I had to escape overnight.
Zuhair Bhai, brothers killing brothers. I will never understand any of this.
You must. The Khilafat is the Sunni right. This is the strongest we have been in centuries. Us Sunnis, we must stamp our authority on the Shias as we risk losing everything to the real enemies, these oil-hungry imperialists.
Things are different back home. Back home we cannot afford to be divided into Sunnis and Shias. Whatever it is, we have to come together and fight.
And we cannot have a hope to overthrow like you did here or in Raqqa.
You don't have to worry about that. Sheikh is very focused on what you can do for our brothers back in India. Inshallah, we'll celebrate our first victory in India soon.
When will we get to meet Sheikh?
Next week. Sheikh is a great teacher. I'm sure you can learn much from him.
But
This politics of wars, I feel it's so complicated. I feel as if I must always stay 10 steps ahead of the other side.
It's worse than that. You are my fellow brothers in arms. There's no shame in admitting that we are tested. These are long and difficult times. Some things go wrong, but Allah is kind. You see, there are some things we must take upon ourselves to do. No matter how complicated or unpleasant the task. In God's path alone there is glory. It is only a matter of time. What? No! We need those weapons. Hold your fire. We leave right away. Brothers, our weapons consignment has been captured. We have to go. Now!
I expected you to visit much earlier.
You knew I would come?
Yes?
I'm sorry I kept you waiting, Radhya. I think I was afraid
Of me?
of what you could be.
Have wings that feared ever touched the sun? I was born with all I feared once. I could love. You understand, don't you?
I'm not sure I do.
You will soon, young one. You will soon.
How did you know I would come?
You're Tariq, the one who knocks. I knew you would come knocking on the door of your truth.
Did you go knocking too?
Yes.
To whom?
Oh, but I didn't need anyone. I didn't need a mosque or men. Prayer brought me to this altar that you now seek. An altar with no walls, no names. I didn't know it then, but it was always inside me. Inside the words that came pouring out of me. In my soul there is a temple, a shrine, a mosque, a church that dissolve in God.
I don't understand. To dissolve in God?
To become His.
Dissolve in God. It must be wonderful to give in so completely, to immerse yourself in the love of one greater than yourself.
No one else but just you and Him.
But I doubt if I can do it. I feel as though there are too many things in the way. There are words from the holy book, and there are voices of the ones who speak for it.
I didn't say it would be easy.
But it is. He gave us His words in a book. They were written to be obeyed. I fear His anger if I don't.
Reach out to your God with love, not fear. And trust Him to reach out to you with love too.
You confuse me with one more way to Him. I must leave.
These questions are important. You must ask those you trust.
There is no one else to ask.
Not even your father?
Abba would never understand. He doesn't believe enough.
Oh, but he is a true believer. He swam back from the dark seas of disbelief. Only those who know about those dark seas understand why it is important to swim there.
I will not swim in the dark seas of disbelief. I will only move ahead.
Then I'm afraid I have nothing more to teach you.
Tariq, you're such a great find. So sharp, so much passion.
No. I feel unprepared for all this.
You must not hesitate.
I've been reading, listening, learning, but it never seems enough. No matter what I do, I will disappoint in some way.
You make it difficult for yourself. Let others tell you the truth. It is easier that way.
Tariq, don't disappoint me. You are in danger of losing yourself. You need to find focus.
Tariq, you have come so far, and you can see the power that lies ahead of you.
I have a responsibility.
Yes, to those who love you, to me and your Ami.
Stop telling me what to do. I have the power to make a difference in the lives of so many around me. I'm finally finding out what's important to me.
The journey that you're on has marked you for greatness. You will not fail in your chosen path.
I choose to defend Allah and His word.
Allah needs no defense. It's your arrogance that makes you think that you can defend Him. You reduce Him to your level of existence, your need for validation.
His greatest defender was the Rasul, His true messenger, and fight in the way of Allah those who fight you.
Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Every surah in the Quran begins with this. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. And yet you find a verse that allows you to fight and kill. And for what?
Why do you ignore that the Rasul took up the sword to defend Allah's people?
Ah, yes. The warrior prophet, the one who wielded the sword himself. And now thousands take it up in his name. I can assure you Allah will not live in your heart if you use that as an excuse to kill.
Tariq, there are those who will pull you into a belief of convenience. Stay strong.
This is a state of war we are in.
These days everything is viewed as a war on Allah. Everybody wants to be a martyr.
What would you know about any of this? You have only ever lived for yourself. It is people like you who make us weak. People who choose a belief of convenience. And now you can't take the fact that I have chosen the path of truth.
Tariq, listen to me. Allah gave you the gift of choice. Allow yourself to doubt. These are just mere words in a book. It is you who makes them come alive. Ask yourself the question, what is the truth? Don't let somebody else define it for you. Right or wrong, it will be your truth.
Your intentions are pure, Tariq. Trust them. Doubts make us weak. There's no place for that here.
Faith and doubt are brothers, Tariq. They both arise from your need to take your God with you. If your faith is strong, you will always question.
You have done well, Tariq. You belong with us now.
I have made my choice. I will only move ahead.
Dogs! You dare mess with our weapons? Coopers! You! Your name quick!
Hamdan!
You!
Sakif!
And your hearts around you.
No, Ahmed. I'm Ahmed.
Pigs!
We were only trying to sell these weapons.
Filthy trash! You wanted to attack us with our own weapons?
No, we just needed the money. We haven't fed our families for days now.
Bloody liars!
In the name of Allah and Prophet Muhammad, we are Sunni, all of us.
Filthy coopers!
Wait, bye. Is all this really necessary?
This is how we teach these lying pigs their place. There's no place for the likes of them here.
You think you can fool us?
We were only trying to survive.
Trying to survive, are you? And you're Sunni, huh? Alright. Okay. Show us how you pray. Come on, show us.
Yes. Show us how. My brother is kind to you. Tell me, how many times you kneel for Gadre?
Yes, how many times?
Hanfreed is going to take them back to the base.
This is how you teach the scoopers a lesson. Come on, tell me.
By Allah and His Prophet, we are Sunni.
By Allah, we are just like you. Like us. You are filth. Tell me quick. How many times?
3, 4, 8, 4
One says 3, other says 4. Are you sure it's not 5?
5, it's 5.
And for Nisha, how many then? Allah says, fight against them as they fight against you.
In the name of Allah, spare our life.
I will be rewarded for killing you well. The Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he says, when you kill well. And when you slaughter well.
Ya Allah, they do not know what they say. They stain your memory with the blood of innocent. Rasul said that for animal slaughter.
When you kill well. When you slaughter well.
Let each one of you sharpen your blade and spare the suffering to animal you slaughter.
Animal is right. You want to teach me?
Correct. They are people of the book too.
There are people who have drifted away from the Rasul and his most trusted ones.
If this were back home, I would have fought for them too. Back home, when we are beaten up and tortured, nobody asks us whether we are Sunni or Shia. So when right? We do our Eid Namaz together with our Shia brothers, and when we sacrifice the meat, we share it with them too.
He's playing with them! Giving them hope when they least expect it, huh? That was good, my brother. That was good. Allahu Akbar!
Allahu Akbar! Go on. This one is especially for you. You played with the pig. Now send him to Shaitan himself.
You are a believer. The Quran demands that I ask you your last wish.
I see you, brother, like I see myself. Please spare my life. I have two beautiful children.
I won't ask again.
In the Ilahi Raj. To God we belong, and to Him we shall return. I only ask you to forgive yourself for what you will do now.
Allah Akbar.
Why do you do that? You were at the madrasa today, weren't you?
They are young, Alam. There is so much they can do.
It's a whole year, Shifa. This is taking a lot out of you.
I don't do much. I only show them the possibilities. All the way in which they can find meaning in their lives. To be with family, to help the community.
You'll never get it, will you?
Alam, please, not today.
This stubborn refusal to look beyond our small world, that is the problem. We should be telling them to get out there, make new friends who don't look like them or eat like them, start businesses like I did, like with a Hindu business partner.
Your answer is always to change ourselves, always us.
Why not us? So many of these people living in the past, we need to live in the present.
So we trade in who we are for that. You always found it easy to live in the middle, in some state of ambiguity. Children, they need to know that they can place their trust in something bigger than themselves, in their God, in Allah.
What has this faith in God given you? Every time we tell those boys to work for a better future, Tariq's absence becomes even more real.
I replay everything we ever did with him, Alam. Everything we said to him that he said to us. Something somewhere must make some sense, right? But I might be able to stop the others, bright young boys and girls.
Why must they be stopped?
What do you mean?
Why must they not destroy themselves? Why should they be allowed to live this life of hope that my son can't?
Alam!
Tariq took on their fight. He had everything and he threw it away for them. He threw us away for them.
That's because you refused to give it.
I told you 100 times there was nothing more I could have done.
You cannot fool me, Alam. You did nothing to save the boy. You watched him while he cried for his brother. You did nothing to save him.
I'm sorry. I keep telling you I'm sorry.
Rizvi Sahab, Shifaji, are you inside? I hope I'm not interrupting.
I haven't seen you in a while.
I needed some help from you, Shifaji. Rizvi Sahab, if that's okay with you. Shifaji, your work in the outreach program of the madrasa is very important. The children in the community know you and respect you. They know Tariq's story when they hear things from his mother. I cannot thank you enough.
She won't do that for long. It's too stressful.
Please, ignore him.
It's your choice, of course. But today you must come with me. There is a boy. He's only 22. He was caught on his way to Turkey. And we suspect that he would have eventually slipped into Syria. We need to know certain things. We have our ways, of course, but I thought we could try a different approach. If you could maybe come with me and speak to him. Just a conversation, that's all. And I'll be with you all the time.
Do you think Tariq is involved in recruiting this boy? We haven't heard. He hasn't caught for months. But you know that. You're always listening in.
It's possible Ijaz Tariq is involved, yes.
He's out there. I know he is.
Yes, I'm sure he is.
He's out there or else I would have heard.
Yes, I'm sure. Wait. Are you still watching all those videos? Rizvi Sahab, you'll drive yourself crazy. Stay away from those websites. You'll find nothing pleasant in there. And certainly nothing pleasant about Tariq.
What else is there?
Focus on your business. Bashir tells me that you barely go to the factory now.
I'm old now. I can't work that hard. There are others that can. Let them. Tariq was supposed to take over the business. He would have been halfway through his postgrad program by now. Maybe when he comes back. You know, they cancelled my club membership.
You could have fought that. You know that, of course.
Why should I? I stopped going there a month before they asked me not to.
Shifaji.
Our niece is getting married.
Oh, that's great.
She's Tariq's age. Much too young to get married, but they won't listen to what we have to say now.
Still, you must go and participate. And celebrate. It'll do you good.
We've been born to stay away. We're an embarrassment, of course. We cannot celebrate. We must mourn our own death. The living dead. He calls less and less now, my tongue. But I think that's good. I can't bear to talk to him. He sounds like my tongue. That's all I can recognize. His voice, the way he thinks, the words he says. They don't belong to him. Last time he called, he told me to burn his music collection. He said he knows better now. Imagine that, Atta. Our Taru, who had those things glued to his ears all day long.
You couldn't have known. I have seen worse, Shifaji. You did everything right.
Of course we did. But that boy had to go ruin everything. He is responsible for what has happened to my son. It's my mistake. I should have left them where they belong.
Who else should have known? I failed in the one task that I was given. I couldn't take care of my own son.
Shifaji, if you could come with me.
I've been reading. It's possible. They come back. They may come back.
Of course, it's very much possible.
But you people are there to make sure that they don't.
I don't understand.
I've been talking to people.
Oh, and what have these people been telling you?
That you'd rather let those boys rot there than bring them home here where they belong. Here they can't be trusted. It's a guilty risk, isn't it? What if their return is some sort of a ploy to activate some plan? Am I right, Amitji?
One mustn't believe everything one hears. There are things I cannot discuss.
Yes. Hide behind your uniform.
Rizvi Sahab, this is unnecessary. We have policies, yes. Some of it is questionable. I don't have to justify them to you of all people. But we want these boys back. All of them.
And yet you haven't been able to get them back, have you?
We always seem to be a few steps behind. But bringing them back is our best hope at cracking the sleepers. It's the best chance we have got. That's why it's important that Shivaji comes and speaks to this boy.
When you find him, will you give him back to me?
There are consequences of what they've done. But Tariq is young, educated. If he comes back with information to trade in, there's much I can do. There's so many more like that, living on the edge of some kind of insanity. If we can involve him in the rehabilitation program, I have hope that eventually maybe he can get back to his life.
I don't trust you. People like you will never let that happen. Those boys were all right. They simply slipped through the cracks that people like you made.
We let him slip, Alam. Why blame them? They just chased out what we didn't hold on to.
Stop! Don't do this to yourselves. Shifaji, if you could come with me, I think it would really help if you came and spoke to that boy.
What are you doing, Shifa?
We won't be needing these, Shifaji.
Shifa?
There are some boys at the shelter. All of them with such little, they could use these clothes. It'll make them so...
No, you don't know that! He's out there! He's still out there!
He's gone, Alam. He's gone. And so I'm dead. I must mourn my son. I must show his soul and mind where they need to go.
No, Shifa. No.
What happened to that boy from Hyderabad you were chatting with? I need some more time with him.
More? I thought he was ready to join us.
Yes, almost.
Zuhair says Sheikh is getting impatient.
Soon, Tarek. Inshallah. Do you think Sheikh could ever be wrong?
Sheikh? Why not? He is human after all. You know what? Sheikh only gives jizya collection to his most trusted people. That's us.
But Tarek, the Prophet, he was human too, right? What if he ever felt that things were getting too much for him to handle, or what if he ever doubted his own actions?
What is this talk about doubt? You talk like Abba. The Rasul didn't need to. He was blessed with Allah's guidance. That is his greatest assurance.
But he did doubt. The first revelation left him fearful, and that fear continued. Tarek, what if the Prophet took imperfect decisions? Doesn't that mean that we as humans too can take imperfect decisions?
Isn't it enough to do as Allah wants us to? Look, don't bother me with your questions. I don't want to get mixed up in your doubts.
I wish I could see all this as clearly as you, Tarek. Because I feel I will live in sin no matter what I do.
You think too much these days. I worry about you. Focus on what you need to do. Allah will not desert you.
This is not how it was supposed to be. So much has changed. We should have left long back.
Have you forgotten how things were? Our pictures in the news, our names everywhere. And then those people questioning everyone back home. Hijaz, this is Allah's plan for us and we will live by it.
I feel we will just die here.
There is no greater honor.
I spoke to Hammi Abu last night. Tarek, they want me to come back to the village to stop Reham's wedding. Do you know what? I don't remember Reham's voice anymore. When I close my eyes, I no longer see her calling out my name.
You can have your pick of women here, Hijaz. You know that. Zuhair can make anything available.
Have you?
You are stupid not to.
Tarek, don't you ever think of how life would have been different if you had stayed back in Michigan? Of course you do, right? Would have been very different. Girls, football, fun. Tell me, if you knew before coming that you would have to stay here for more than a year, would you still have taken that flight?
Hijaz, this is the path that Allah has chosen for us. Don't be so weak.
I am not being weak. Just tired. Up until recently I had account of all those people who died at my hands, but now it's just getting too many. God alone knows how many will there be tonight.
Enough to reward you with eternal riches in the afterlife.
What about this life?
All in good time.
Brothers, I just spoke to Sheikh. He took a call on Ankara, City Park. We'll strike under the guidance of the Kurd Liberation Front. 2 high-intensity bombs. There's a peace march scheduled there 10 days from now. The media will go mad. The Turkeys will blame the Kurds for it, of course. The Kurds will have to open a new front against the Turkeys, and their defense against us will weaken.
When do we leave?
Tomorrow. Hadi is already there. He will guide you.
We will succeed, inshallah.
Inshallah.
I have you to thank for this great honor. You brought me here, Hijaz.
Yes.
You questioned everything wrong around you. And you never doubted that I could share this journey with you.
I got you here, Tarek. Yes. Does that mean that I get a greater reward for this than you?
I will whisper to the angel on my right that is give this one to you.
Or maybe I get the curses. You're sure too. And of all those people whose lives we've shattered with the death of their loved ones.
Of course there will be consequences, Hijaz. We are at war after all.
But whose war is it? If this were back home,
Stop it! We are not back home. Don't start with that nonsense again. I don't want to be back home. And you have to stop with your questions. They will come a day when Zuhair will not be fooled so easily. Now come on. We need to get some rest. We leave for Ankara tomorrow.
We're almost there. He is close somewhere.
No, we sent him away, Alam.
Don't give up now. We're almost here. He's here.
I can't do this anymore, Alam. He's gone.
There he is. Tarek! Tarek!
Alam, you're seeing things.
Tarek! I'm here, Tarek! Tarek!
Yeah, Allah. Alam, don't you realize where we are?
Why don't you see him? He's right there! Tarek! Tarek!
That's only a mirage you want to see, Alam. Only the truly devout can see through the depths of deception in these lands. My faith is true. I can see through it.
You call your own holy land deceptive?
Devotion and deception both feed off our prayers. We must not fall for the wrong kind of prayer.
I have only been praying to see my son. Tarek! Tarek!
That's not Tarek. That's Shaitan.
Tarek? Is that you?
That's Shaitan. Stone him. Stone him.
You ruined my son. You ruined him.
Shaitan.
You ruined my son.
Shaitan. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladina an'amta alayhim ghairil maghdubi alayhim waladdallin.
Time check. It's 5:30. We have 25 minutes. Remember, we have to be within 250-meter radius to trigger this. After that, we get 2 minutes to leave.
Yes. Via the east gate.
North gate, Ijaz. We have been through this 1,000 times.
I'm sorry. North gate.
We head straight for the north gate past the mosque. The warehouse is 4 lanes behind. Our car will be parked there. We drive down to Madin where Zuhair will be waiting to get us back to base.
Tariq, look at these people. They are protesting for peace. For no more guns, blasts and bodies. And most of these people have just come here to enjoy their day.
We must remember the larger purpose we serve.
Which is what?
We are fighting for all oppressed everywhere, for Allah's holy land.
Do you really believe that?
Yes, we don't have the time for...
What? What happened?
That girl, she's playing hopscotch.
Yes. She's right there with her mother.
Do you see her?
Of course I do, Tariq, but answer my question. Do you really think that this is the only way forward?
Yes! We are minutes away from triggering that blast. If you think I didn't believe them, that man there, he's praying. Can you see him?
Why couldn't I, Tariq? Of course I do.
It's just a coincidence. Just a coincidence.
Tariq, what are you muttering?
Jas, we need to do this now. We don't have much time.
I don't know if I should go.
Jas, you must stick to the plan. If Shafi's death meant anything to you, you must take this plan forward. Maybe you don't understand it now, but it will work out. You will see. Allah be with you, Jas. Remember to walk away immediately. Do not run, just walk. I will see you as I walk past the north gate.
Inshallah. What?
Hello?
I know what you're trying to do.
Tarek, is that you?
You think I don't understand?
I thought you would never call. I wanted to speak with you the other day. I just didn't know what to say. Your Ammi though.
Don't talk about all that.
Look, Tarek, is everything okay? Listen, if you don't want to be there, you don't have to be. You can just leave. Just leave. I will make everything okay.
You are doing it again. Always telling me what to do. You know what I can do? I can make a difference. With one push of a trigger, I can decide.
Trigger? Tarek, please stop. Please think what you're doing. This is not our way.
No! I'm strong. I understand now. I will not fall for all your tricks.
How do I explain this to you?
You will explain things to me.
Who are you? Your Ammi was right. You don't belong here anymore. You won't come back. Kill for what you believe in or die fighting for it. I don't care anymore. You can't be my Tarek.
Stop it! Don't you dare confuse me. I know my truth. And I will stand for it even if no one else does. Tarek! No! Yas? Not let us that way. There is no need for that. No need for what? I didn't hit the trigger, Tarek. I'll figure it out. What? I was wrong, Tarek. I saw it all very wrong. What do you mean? How can Allah ask this of me? He's the one who gave me the strength to survive all that I have been through, and just there's a plan, just stick to it. No, we must end this, Tarek. And we can make it work. No, we can escape, Tarek.
We must do this.
No, I can't go back. No, Tarek, this is not what you're supposed to do. How do I make you understand? You covered! You ruined everything! No. This horrible mistake I've made of dragging you all the way here. This has done too much harm, Tarek. We can end all of this today. We should. No. Tarek. No, now! Bomb! There's a bomb! Run! Run! Bomb! Bomb! Burak, I heard the trumpets blow.
3 times?
Yes.
That's the angel Israfil. He's telling us to face our judgment today.
I panicked there, Burak. I don't know if I made the right choice.
That was always for you to decide. The choice was always yours. There are forces inside you. One that blinds your path and one that lights your path.
I was afraid.
Yes, it's a difficult choice.
I fear the eternal fires of hell.
Fear takes place in the best of hearts, eh?
You know the others, Burak. You know their choices. Did they all doubt when they reached the end?
Faith and doubt are brothers, my friend.
Burak, you're not helping. If I question his words, do I not question his powers? If I choose which of his words to live by, do I not choose a belief of convenience?
So what if you do? If your faith in the spirit of his message is true, you can always question his words. Understood? Understood?
I lost too much to get here.
For faith to run deep, it cannot come easy, my friend.
He made this very difficult.
Your journey is not over. You can still question him.
Wajahat sakwatul mauti bil haq. Zalika ma kunta minhu tahid. And the stupor of death will bring truth before my eyes.
the end. Sagnik Sinha, Vivek Vijayakumaran, Abhitej Gupta, Ratneshwar Banerjee, Poorvi Sardar, Sanjeev Gadre, Amit Aggarwal, the playwright Nisha Abdulla, and lights Vinay Chandra, assistant director Sunena, and the production team is Sunena. We also made the writer work in the production. She just can't get away with writing. So we have to make her. And I am Chanakya, Vyas, the director. We have one more show on the 12th.